At Tropical Smoothie Cafe, they believe in enjoying the fun and taste of the tropics, that it's a getaway that you need in the middle of your day. Take a moment of me time with made to order smoothies, bowls, and wraps filled with tropical fruit, refreshing ingredients, and good vibes. Every sip and bite feels like a little trip to a tropic resort. Hello, it's called manifesting. Relax, you're on tropic time now. Hello, and welcome to Catfish Trash Talk. This is episode 120. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo. I'm joined by my beautiful co host, comedian Noelle Winters Herzog.
Hello.
Okay, so this is season 9, Catfish, Omar, and Iris. They don't give episode numbers anymore.
I know.
What is up with that?
What is up with this show, Tracey?
This is a very bad show.
Yes.
I would like to not do this anymore.
It's so bad. It's so bad. And it's like we say it every week. I think about the old episodes. They were a million times better than this.
What do you think I've done to deserve this?
I don't know.
Do you think I've returned too many things to Amazon?
And this is your karma? Catfish is your karma?
Uh-huh.
It's a pretty tough karma. I do think you've returned too many things to Amazon.
Right.
I don't know if they're paying you back by Catfish.
I think they are, though.
Yeah, this is
see, that's the difference between me and you, is that I do think they are.
Oh, I just think I think the show is overproduced.
Okay.
I think that it's almost like, are they paying these people to be on the show? Are these even real
Is this
scenarios
real?
anymore?
Okay, so this is what I want to tell you.
Yeah.
So they are listed, the episode guide, right? On Google or whatever. Episode 9. Episode 1, Jenny and Elijah. Episode 2, Kay and Tyreek. Episode 3, Arturo and Laura. Episode 4, Zara and T. Episode 5, Christian and Chantel. Episode 10, Sebastian and Allison. So there's no 6, 7, 8, or 9. What?
So maybe this is 6 and last week was 7.
No, but then
so
no.
weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. It's not, because they did so June 25th, we put out an episode, right?
Yeah.
Episode 118, Murder Barn with Jeremy and Alex. It was listed as season 9, episode 11. The week before that, it was Kosh and Kenya, and it was listed as season 9, episode 6.
What the hell?
So we went from 6 to 11, and now last week was nothing.
Right. I remember last week was nothing. Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for really helping me organize my life. This is
so weird.
This drives me insane.
I know it does, because then it's like keeping track of everything,
I can't keep track
and stuff. Yeah,
I do not know, but you know what? It doesn't matter, because even though we're not having a good time here, we're having a great time on Patreon at patreon.com/trash talk podcast with my new favorite podcast, Recycled with Noelle and Michael. They're covering Mob Wives season 1, and this week, what are you covering again now?
Bring It On.
Bring It On.
That's a good movie.
Such a good movie. I can't wait to listen to that episode. We also have 90 Day Fiance, The Single Life. We have Unexpected Trash Talk. We have so many things over there. Go check it out. They're all listed, and you're going to get more bonus content than you could even consume in your lifetime.
Shake a stick at.
Yeah, you're going to have to take your vitamins and live longer, because you need all the hours that you can.
Yeah, it's over 1,500 episodes.
So many episodes. So go check that out. In the meantime, let's jump in the pool. Omar is 23 from New City, New York. And
what is that? That's upstate?
It's not really upstate. It's by it's in Rockland County.
Okay. So
it's by the Palisades Mall.
Yeah. Okay.
I could walk there if you gave me enough time.
Okay. Yeah, that's not far at all. Okay. That's what I thought.
Give me 3 days. I'll walk there.
Is it a nice neighborhood, New City? I've never even heard of this. Okay.
It's regular.
Okay.
Suburban, whatever.
Just regular neighborhood.
He works at a sandpaper factory, and now I'm like, is this real?
It's rough. It sounds rough. That was but that made me LOL.
But Noelle, this also sounds like, is this The Sims?
Right, a sandpaper factory.
You work at a
I'm an astronaut.
Yeah. Oh my God. You work at a sandpaper factory?
Could you imagine? I can't think of that sounds terrible. The noise and the dust
grit
in that place.
The grit.
I mean, the masks that you would have to wear every day.
People that don't even like going to the beach working in a sandpaper.
It does sound.
Why can't I say sandpaper? Sandpaper.
They sound.
Damn.
They sandpaper factory.
Sandpaper factory. Sound factory.
Sandpaper. Okay, sandpaper factory. Yeah, your mind is trying to say sound factory.
Yeah,
that's what it is. That's funny.
All right. So his friend had posted him. His friend was doing like a Snapchat live, and he's like,
Right.
"Oh, go follow my boy Omar.
Right. Like a follow
Follow Friday."
Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Iris followed him and DM'd him. She's
Right.
22. She's from the Bronx. She loves video games and anime.
Mm-hmm.
So they go to New City, Neve and Cammy. This guy has
Uh-huh.
straight up crack energy.
Okay. Not a fan. I have
Not a
liked the
fan.
past few episodes. Don't like his energy in general.
It's bad. It's
Yeah.
phony baloney.
That's what it is. It's phony. Yes,
Phony
I agree with you.
baloney.
He's a phony baloney.
Yes. And
If
I'm like,
there's something that bothers Tracy, it is a
just be
phony.
a
Her
bad
eyes
just be
just
a bad
popped out of her
person.
head. She doesn't like a phony
I
baloney.
don't just be a bad person. Be a straight up bad person.
Yeah, just be who you are.
Be who you are. Okay. So he said that he was born in Staten Island, lived in the Bronx. Now he lives in New City. And him and her are both Jamaican.
Right.
So Leonard, his friend that posted him, was like, "Oh, I don't know her." But she was like, "Oh, no, I know him from like around the way."
I can't believe people are still named Leonard. No offense.
Well, I guess he's just Leo.
I get it's so funny. It's like when
You
people are
like,
named
don't
Leo,
you like Leo?
I
the
love
name?
that name, but I always like Leonardo. I guess I never thought
Ah,
of Leonard.
I was going to name my baby Donatello.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I could see that. When I first met you, you were
Mhm.
like, when I have a baby, I'm gonna name it Cologero.
Mhm.
I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Mhm. And then I realized that I wasn't having a baby, so I got to build a bear.
Yeah. So she has a Build-A-Bear named Cologero now.
Mhm.
She has a Winnie the Pooh named Cologero now.
I have a Winnie the Pooh named Anna Maria.
Oh God, that's so it's so just so you.
Mhm. I mean, whatever.
But
So
yes, what?
Bella and Colosio, and then I had Salvatore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, here's
You
the
had
thing.
something else besides Cologero. What was it? At the time of Cologero, what was your other name? It was a boy name.
Vincenzo. Oh, Ignazio.
That's what it is. That's what it is. I knew that there was a name I couldn't think of what it. Yes,
Yes.
fucking A. Tracy.
What? Ignazio
Ignacio.
Colosio, come inside. Eat some pepperoni.
But what do you call like what's the nickname?
So Colosio is Charlie.
No, I know, but what would your nickname be? I wouldn't call the kid
I don't
Charlie.
know. No, it had
Yeah.
full name, no nicknames.
No nickname. Okay.
No, and then
Wow.
Ignacio is Iggy.
Yeah, but that's what you would call him, Iggy. That's kind of a cute nickname.
Yeah,
Iggs.
Iggy. It's
Yeah.
good for a Italian child or a lizard.
Well, I was gonna say it's a little more lizard like.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I like Iggy. Okay.
See, there you go. Iggy the lizard.
Ignacio. That's so funny. I met Tracy. She was like 14. She's like, my future kids are gonna be Ignacio and Cologero. It's like, who is this girl?
Also, I was having two boys.
I know, but I know I didn't. I don't even think I asked you about the girls.
You know what the funny part is? I didn't
What?
really care who the father was.
No, you didn't care. As long as his name, it sounded good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with Cologero.
I used to be like, okay, people would come into the tanning salon and I'd be like, all right, this guy's name is very good with these names. This is perfect. It's like, well, Tracy, that's a 7-year-old man. It's like,
I mean,
he's also the father of my children.
This is the neighborhood.
Yeah.
No, for those names.
Yeah. What? Ignazio Miliaccio? That doesn't sound great.
Miliaccio.
No good?
When I'm pulling into the Walgreens parking lot, I'm like, Tracy, there's a hot guy. He's bald. He's tall. He's built. He's tan. He has tattoos. And you're like, oh, is that blah, 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 blah from the tanning salon? And it's like, damn, I really did just describe him, didn't I?
Just saying.
So funny. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Leonardo doesn't know her. Okay. So he's talked to her 3 times on the phone. I like how, and she doesn't post to Snap either.
Right.
I like how they're like, do you talk to her on the phone? Because he made it like they talk all night long.
Right.
And they're like, how many times? He's like 3 times.
3 whole times.
Omar, get a grip.
And he acts like it's not for her looks. It's all for her looks.
I'm dating this girl for her looks.
I mean, me too, though. I know.
Stop. So she's a communications major at
College.
And she can't meet because of midterms. Then she said that her car is messed up. And he's like, oh, okay. I'll
pick you up and we'll drive the neighborhood together.
We'll drive around for a few hours and then I'll bring you back. And he's like, I don't know why she didn't want to do that. Okay, well, here's the thing.
I know why she didn't want to do that.
I would love if a stranger picked me up and drove me around in his car when I have no control the entire time. That'd be amazing. Anyway,
yeah, but I got to tell you.
Can you take me somewhere?
Well, that's the thing. Why didn't he be like, okay, we'll go to lunch?
Can you take me to the zoo?
Right. Interesting.
The Bronx Zoo. It's right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, that's true.
The
Right, but it's
Botanical
like, why
Gardens.
don't botanical gardens? Like, why don't we do something? Why are you just gonna
You're just gonna
drive
drive
her
me around in
around with her?
circles?
That's who this guy is.
I'd be
That's who
like, fine, but
Omar
I'm sitting in
is.
the back seat
That would I could do that.
and
And
I'm
we have to
laying
stop at a
down.
7-Eleven for snacks.
And I'm putting a blanket over my head.
And Tracy's like, and I'm gonna get string cheese. And I'm
I
like, and
love
I
string
have to
cheese.
get big gulp.
You have to get a big gulp. I need to get a string cheese. I also would like to get a yogurt.
You like a 7-Eleven yogurt.
I like a yogurt.
When we would get out of work at Applebee's and we would stop at the store and I'd be like, oh damn, I'm gonna get like a Hershey bar and I'm gonna get a big gulp and I'm gonna get like all this stuff. And Tracy's like, I just want a yogurt and a string cheese and,
And
a
a banana.
water
And a
and a
banana.
banana. And it's like, who are you? It's so funny. It's like, who are you?
That's true.
Like, I'll be like, oh, I'm snacking. Tracy's like, what are you snacking on? I'm like, potato chips and sour cream. And she's like, I just ate 6 nectarines. It's
Okay,
like,
let me tell you something.
that's your snack?
Can I tell you what I ate today for lunch?
Tell me.
Okay. I had one nectarine,
Uh-huh.
a piece of watermelon,
Mm-hmm.
10 cherries.
Oh no. I know what happens to you when you eat
Well,
cherries.
we'll see what happens.
I can't wait for my 1 a.m. phone call.
Be like, hey, do you think I have a stomach virus? I think I have a stomach virus.
I have rocks in my stomach.
Yeah. I don't know why. I didn't even pit those cherries. I had a piece of truffle cheese from Trader Joe's,
uh-huh.
a piece of Manchego, and a bottle of water.
Yeah, one of these things is not like the other.
I don't know. Last night when we were texting with our friend Mike, he's like, I love snacks. I'm like, what kind of snacks do you like? And then I was like, oh, I can't tell him what kind of snacks I like. Because I was going to be like, I love flavored seltzer.
Mm-hmm.
Gerald Steiner.
I was going to say Gerald Steiner.
Gerald Steiner with orange powder in it. Mm-hmm. Just orange, those little packets. Love that. Such a good snack. And any kind of cheese.
Okay, yes to cheese, but it's so funny. He's like chocolate chip cookies, and I'm like, Tracy is clutching her pearls.
I know.
Right
I'm like,
now.
ugh, what a
That's
loser.
your idea of a snack? I can't be in this chat anymore.
I'm more of a salad bar kind of girl.
I live at the salad bar, but not as a snack, as a dinner.
There's no difference between my snacks and my dinners.
Well, so that's the thing. You're just like my brother-in-law. I go to his house. It's like, do you want a meal?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't have chips.
Yeah.
I don't have
like
cookies.
Mashed potatoes and a piece of roasted chicken.
Right. That's your snack.
Yes.
That's exactly. Do you want a meal prep? That's how Dan is.
Yeah.
Do you want some ground beef
turkey?
And rice?
No seasoning on it.
It's so true. You go to Tracy's house and she was like, well, I can make you a Greek salad. Or you can have
cottage cheese.
Or cottage cheese or a roasted chicken thigh. It's like, do you have a fucking cookie in this house? No.
I don't own a cookie.
You've never had a cookie. I've never gone to your house where there's been a snack. You used to, when you had gluten, you would have like a croissant maybe. And that was a delicious
I had a croissant because I would eat it for breakfast.
Yeah. And that was a good snack. But other than that.
So I met this guy last night. He's a comic and he's like, I have celiac. And I was like, well, I am gluten-free.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh my God, I cannot stop eating gluten-free Oreos. And I was like, I can't start.
Yeah, that's just not for you.
Yeah, he's like, I could eat a whole sleeve. I was like, that's disgusting and you need to really evaluate yourself. He's like, you don't need a gluten-free Oreo? I was like, it's not delicious. He's like, what? They're so good. I'm like, you have a problem.
When you were at my house, you had an orange soda. I was like, her brain is going to explode. I cannot believe she's like half of this. It's so not like you ate it. Right. Then Matt thought you stole is?
Matt was like, are you drinking my soda? And I'm like, what does that mean? Like that you bought these sodas?
Right. Because not true. I guess I bought them.
Right, but also I guess.
Right.
And he's
or did
like, that's
I take
my soda?
the one you were drinking?
It's like you think that I moseyed on down to the coffee table,
right?
And I started drinking the soda you've been drinking out of with your mouth. That's what you think happened?
That's Tracy's nightmare.
Yeah. Okay, Matt.
Yeah.
You wish I would drink your soda.
He actually does. Actually, he would love that. He'd like, guess what Tracy's doing.
Not gonna happen. All right. So he said that he doesn't care about her pics. He calls her baby girl, and they're all like, ooh, you call her baby girl.
He keeps saying she's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, great. Yeah, because he's like he's like taking from like this rap culture.
Yes.
Okay. Also, he's a virgin.
God, he is annoying. Yeah, no shit.
He's a virgin that can't drive.
Yeah, he is lame. He is McLovin.
He
I
is.
can't. He is so annoying.
Okay, so they read these convos, and she's not really picking up what he's putting down.
No, and it's like I don't think she likes him.
No. So they call
Yeah,
her school. There's no record of her. They run her phone number. It goes back to Carmel, New York.
Metro PCS.
They find her pictures, and Cammy goes, "That girl's from Atlanta." She's like,
She
"I
has
know those
Atlanta
edges."
edges. She's like, I want to know what product she uses. That was so funny.
Oh
She goes,
God.
I know Atlanta edges when I see them. Very funny.
So they find out that this girl is like, a regular person on social
Yeah.
media that's not his girlfriend.
Well, that's the thing. And she has nothing about anime, nothing about any of the stuff that he's at comic
Nothing
books,
about any of this stuff.
superheroes.
But you know what? I don't need a guy that I date to be into what I'm into. I just need you to be into what I'm into.
I'm pretty much into 99% of what you're into.
I know. And right now we're into smoothies. This episode is sponsored by Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Tropical Smoothie Cafe believes that you deserve a getaway every day and not just once a year. Summer mocktail smoothies are here for only a limited time at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Mocktail hour on the pool deck is only a sip away, and nothing says summer like a tropical mocktail smoothie. Fan favorites Island Punch, Mango Berry Cosmo, and Watermelon Mojito smoothies are on deck at Tropical Smoothie Cafe only for a limited time. Does it get more refreshing than that, Noelle?
Never.
Join Tropical Smoothie Cafe for a pineapple, mango, and watermelon soiree all summer long. Grab a refreshing Island Punch, Mango Berry Cosmo, and Watermelon Mojito mocktail smoothie and meet us poolside.
I could go for one right now.
I could go for an Island Punch smoothie. I like anything with passion fruit.
I also love the smell of passion fruit.
It's so good. It's such a good smell.
It's delicious. Yeah.
It's like a citrus smell.
It's so good.
You're on Tropic Time now at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. All right. So they show him what they found, and they found Zia. She has 27,000 followers. I like how they're like, she must be an influencer. And it's like,
seriously. And it's like Tracey basically has that many followers.
but we have that on our account. It's like,
no, I know. It's
influencers have hundreds of thousands of followers.
and it's like, Neve, you have tons of followers, right?
You're an influencer, Neve.
Yeah.
All right. So they play her YouTube video. It's not the same voice.
He is very upset.
They call her. There's no answer. They text her and she's like, I'm scared. So they're like, it's okay. We already know you're not the girl in the pictures. And they're like, oh, it's way worse than that.
And it's like, how about I just like stop talking to him and disappear?
Yeah. So she said that she'll meet him, but now that's on him. Now, I want to say something about this. I love how they do transfer the blame.
Oh, I know. I know.
And this is like when a guy's like, hey, man, you wanted to go through my phone and now your feelings are hurt. And that's on you.
That's your fault.
It's your
That's what you
fault.
get for going through my phone.
You should go through
You
my phone.
invaded my privacy.
That's my privacy.
That's what you got.
And now you found out that I am living with another girl behind your back.
You found out I have a baby on the way. That's your fault.
That's your fault.
Not my fault.
That's not my
on
fault. That's on you. If you didn't go through my phone, you wouldn't know. And then everyone would be happy.
True. Oh,
was like,
God,
oh.
is that triggering?
Everything's fine.
Oh, everything's so good.
What do you mean? So the next day, Iris texts Neve and it's like, yo, we on for today?
And he was like, sure, let's go
Neve
to
is like,
Catfish Park.
Right. And he's like, oh my God. Iris is like, I know this Catfish Park. It's Eugene Levy Park. I'll meet you by the flagpole.
Flagpole setup.
They pick up Omar. This is his neighborhood park across street from his elementary school. And dun dun dun, we meet.
We meet wait, I
Sean.
wrote it down. Hold on. I was gonna say
Sean.
Shane. I wrote down
Sean.
Shane by mistake.
Okay,
Sorry.
well, that's not true.
Oh.
It's Sean. He's like,
with his little cross earring.
He's like, it wasn't my idea.
He's cute. I like him
cute.
with his bomber jacket. He's cute.
He is cute. He's like, there's another guy. So
Okay.
Omar's like,
so now he's like, there's
"Oh."
2 people involved.
Right. And he's like, oh, I don't like Sean. Me and Sean had a falling out. Oh. And he said, Sean goes, they go, who was he talking on the phone? He goes, a girl that we found. It's like, did you traffic someone to talk to him on the phone?
Like a girl that we found that we know. And it's
we
like,
found her. And he's like, we know her. And it's like, we found what? Okay.
And he's kind of like, Omar's been a dick to me forever.
Okay.
Omar's not a good person.
Thank you, Sean, for bringing this to light. So Sean's like, yeah, he went on my Facebook and he linked
put me in a relationship with a girl
that I did not like.
It's crazy.
Then
he went out with his ex the day after they broke up.
They have not been friends for 2 years.
Right. And Omar's taking no blame for this. He was like, "Oh yeah, why? Because I spoke to her."
Yeah, he's like, I
Like
only spoke to her. I went to
yeah,
he goes, so I went to coffee with her
I
and
went
I
on a
asked her,
coffee date.
oh, sorry. It's like,
It's like
yes.
you're not taking any responsibility.
Yeah.
Still, now,
Sorry, your wife cheated on you with me.
sorry. It's
Sorry.
like
I didn't know that was a sin.
this guy, he's not taking any accountability. And it's like, oh, you
No.
are a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So they were talking for 6 months, him and Iris.
Right.
Neve's like, why didn't you just end it if it was like a joke?
Hmm.
And they're like, here's the thing. It was just him talking to himself mostly.
He's like, if you look like we never flirted back, he's like, I just ignored the flirts.
And he did.
That's so funny. It's like, what a loser you are,
He's
Omar.
like, there's another guy. So let me like step away and call the other guy. He's like, okay, he's going to text Omar. So this is his quote unquote good friend, Edmund.
They hang
Now,
out all the time, apparently.
okay. Well, Edmund does not like him. So they're going to meet Edmund at this restaurant. And Edmund's like, yeah, it started as a joke.
And
He's
he
like,
was
yeah.
like, you want to get in on this?
So he's like, oh, yeah, the girl that we trafficked.
Trafficked.
She knows about that stuff because she has a boyfriend and brothers. Because why? How else would you know about anything without a man?
You couldn't know about anime without a guy.
Honestly, you couldn't know about it without a
There
guy.
would be no way to know.
And then he's like, "Oh yeah, boyfriend and brothers. That's
yeah, of
totally
course. Duh. Okay, that makes sense.
obviously someone had to teach her." So
Oh.
Sean is like, "Hey man, I am gonna like you the same
Mhm.
amount before and after this,
Right.
which is zero."
Sean does not like him, does not want to be his friend. Good
So
for
that
Sean.
both of his friends are like, "Yeah, he's selfish. He chases women.
Mhm.
He's obsessed with women."
And basically, like, he'll do anything for a woman. He'll cut you off for a
Yeah,
woman, ignore you. Like, right. He's obsessed with women. Shit
yeah,
friend.
yep. And Cammie's like, "Oh yeah, you guys should not be friends.
But this is why you're a virgin. A
Who
virgin
can't
who can't
drive."
drive.
Yeah,
Mhm. This is why.
this
But
is why.
but it's like Edmund. This was your friend. That's the
But
part I
was
guess
it
I don't
though? But
understand.
was it? Because he doesn't say
Yeah.
that. He just says that this is someone like I see a lot. Like he wasn't exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
It wasn't. I wasn't buying that they were real friends. So apparently, like they all kind of like made up, but like not really. They're like, okay, sure, I'm sorry.
And that he kind of took a little more accountability of what he did wrong. And it's like, did he though?
No,
Or is
he
he just
didn't.
saying that?
Yeah, he's just saying that. This is so stupid. This is a stupid episode
This wasn't a good
with
episode.
stupid people. I don't know anything besides what happens at the sandpaper factory. Do you do the paper part or the sand part?
Who do you live with? Tell us that. Tell us about your life. Tell
Is
us
this an
about
Airbnb or is this your house?
is this an Airbnb or is it your house? Because there's giant drums in the corner
Yeah, this is
or
Airbnb
bongos.
like.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't figure it out, but it's also like a big house in the middle of nowhere. So I
Right.
don't know.
I don't know. There's
Yeah.
no way to know.
There's no way to know. Well, we tried to make it as best as we could.
We tried. You guys learned a lot about my name choices, and we're gonna move on. Make sure you join us on Patreon at patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast, where you will find everything over there. Make sure you follow the podcast at Trash Talk Podcast on TikTok and on YouTube. And you can follow Noelle at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter. I'm very tired.
She's so tired.
Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Also, Catfish Trash Talk on Instagram. TraceyCarnazzo.com for everything podcast related, including our other two very free, very available podcasts, Teen Mom Trash Talk and 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk. TraceyCarnazzo.com, TraceyCarnazzo.com. All of my stand-up comedy tour dates are there, and we'll see you next week.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.